Hello students, good morning to all. So today we'll continue our discussion of lesson 2 formulas and functions. So in the last class we have studied about the formulas in Excel and how we start Microsoft Excel uh, in computer and today we will see that how we write this formula and what type of the cell references are there. Okay, so let me open the Microsoft Excel. This is the Microsoft Excel 2010 which is present on my desktop. So I will open it and today I will create a one spreadsheet and I will write a formula, compound formula and simple formula in the cell. So see, this is the spreadsheet and this is called the column header, you can see, and when I will click on this the entire column will be selected. See, like this is called the column header. So the column labels are given in alphabet A B C D E F G and this is called the row header. So now I will click on the row header to see entire row will be selected. Entire row will be selected like this. Okay, this is called the row header. So rows headers are given in the numbering form 1 2 3 4 like this. And here you can see by default three sheet steps are there. This is I am working on sheet 1. If I want to switch on another sheet, so I click on the sheet 2. Now see, this is the sheet 2 is opened, and if I click on this new sheet, sheet 3 will be opened. This is for inserting a new worksheet, or shortcut key also you can use shift plus F11. So here if I click on this, or new sheet will be added. See, the sheet 4 is also added. Okay, so now again I am coming back on the sheet 1. So this is the title bar of the Microsoft Excel. Always the name of the application is written. See, by default the name of the spreadsheet is book 1. Book 1 Microsoft Excel. This is the title bar and this is the minimize button. If you want to minimize it, so it will come on the taskbar. See, this is the taskbar. Excel reached on the taskbar. Again I will click on this Excel icon. So it will restore, it will come on the screen. See, again this is the close button. If I click on this, so it will, this application will be closed. Okay, so these are the tabs: file tab, home tab, insert tab, page layout tab, formulas, data tab, review tab and view tab. See how many tabs are there? 3 4 5 6 7 8 tabs are there, and these are the ribbon, and this ribbon is a group of the buttons. So you see in the file tab, this is the home tab. So this is the all tools, all buttons available in the home tab. You can see this is the clipboard group. So if you want to cut anything, if you want to copy anything from the Excel, this is the format painter. This is the font group to apply the formatting effects on the text, bold, italic, underline, and this is to draw the border. This is to fill color. This is the text color, means font color. This is the font style, and this is the font size. This is for increasing the font size, for decreasing the font size. And this is the alignment group. Here you find the see left alignment, align text left, center, align text right. Here bottom align, middle align, and here the top align. Okay, this is for uh, orientation, for changing its direction in the cell. And this you can see decrease indent, and this is increase indent. Indent means the space between the text and the cell boundary, that is the indent. Okay, so let me open any existing spreadsheet. Click on the open tab. See there is any existing spreadsheet or not. So let me search. Yes, for chapter 3 one sheet I prepared, I think, and book 2. So let me open this book too. Okay, now see this book too. In this I have written in the first C cell is principal and its value 4500, rate 5, time value given 3. Now here in the simple interest I'll write the compound formula. So to calculate the simple interest, here what we write the compound formula which will contain more than one operator. So compound formulas are those formulas which has more than one operators. So that is called the compound formula. So see how we write. I will write the first, I will click on this value I want to use it. So formulas are written by equals to symbol. So first what we write, equals to. Okay. Now this cell reference I want to use it. So I will click on this. Now see this address is added here, B1. So I want to use the value. The address of this cell is B1. You can see here B1. So B1 value you can write it also. You can, if you don't want to write, you click on this, B1 will be automatically added. Now after that, principal, rate, time, PRT. So we use asterisk for the multiplication. Okay, so multiply p, rate is here. So click on this rate. Its address B2 is added, as you can see. PRT by 100, again multiply, asterisk symbol. For multiplication we use asterisk symbol. Now time in this, so click on this cell. This time is 3 years I want to use, and this is present in the cell B3. So this is the cell reference. So cell reference you can see it. Okay, B1, B2, B3. Now PRT by 100. Now divide. So we use the symbol here, divide by 100. Okay, the formula I have written. Now after writing this formula, when I will press the enter key, you will see its value on the place of the formula. Now see the interest we got of 4500 at 5% time 3 years, 675 rupees. Okay, similarly, this is the which formula I have written, compound formula. Now again you click on this, you can see the compound formula what you have written, B1 multiply B2 multiply B3 multiply 100. Okay, now suppose in this column if you add some other value here, you are going to add another principal. Suppose you are taking the principal 8000, enter. Size we want to increase it. Okay, so let selected, increase the size. Yes, increase its size if you want to increase it. Just a minute. So here you drag it. Now its size is increased 8000. Now the rate you are going to take 10%. Its size is also less. So we click on it to increase its size. Press enter key. Go on this. Let me select. Now increase its size 20. Next here time I am going to take. Let me again increase its size 20 only. Time this time we are going to take 2 years. Okay, enter. Now in this cell, I want to calculate its simple interest. Here, in which cell? In the cell D5 I am now, this at present time. So this time I am not going to write the same formula again. Just I will copy the formula. See, formula is here. So what I will do, press a right click. Now copy option. So this means formula is copied. Now we click on this cell and paste it. Make a right click again and paste it. See the option, you will get the paste. Okay, so paste option. Here it is the paste option. So paste it. So now paste it. See 1600 we got the simple interest. So we can use the shortcut key also, Control plus V for paste and Control plus C for copy operation. Okay. So like this we are doing. So now this is now next method is called next thing is the pointing. So the method of clicking on the cell is called the pointing. So here if I am clicking on this cell, that is the pointing. So as you seen while writing the formula, if I click on this cell, so its address is automatically added. That is the pointing. Okay. Now another thing in the formula which I will show you, which I have written here, this formula. So what are the different elements? Every formula begins with equals to, and this b1 b2, what are these? These are the cell address, these are the cell reference, and this by asterisk and division are the arithmetic operators or the mathematical operators. Okay, so some other spreadsheets is also there which I will show you. We can also use the formula on the text. Some text also we can take and we can do some operations. So let me show some text. So I'm going to write here some text. I will write it here. Suppose I'm going to write my name, Bhanu. In one cell I have written my name. So tab I will press, it will move to the next cell. So let me increase its size. Its size is very less. Let me increase this cell width. Yes, increased. Let me increase this also cell width. After that, let me increase this cell width. Okay. So in this I will write Pratap. After that I will select it and increase its font size. Okay. Now in this cell I will do the concatenation operation on the string. So what I will write, just I will write equals to, because every formula is begins with equals to, and after that we use the ampersand symbol for concatenation. Okay, so what we use the ampersand symbol. Addition of two or more text values is called text values. So if you wants to add two or more text values, that is called the concatenation. So here these two text values we are going to add. So I will point on this cell and its address will be used here. Cell reference will be automatically added. So that is the pointing. See, G1 is added. That is the cell address. Okay, G1 is added. Next, after that, I will use the ampersand symbol for the concatenations. So ampersand symbol, this is the ampersand, and again I will point on this second set text value here, h1. Now after that, I will press the enter key and you will see these two both strings will be added. That is called the concatenation will be done on the two strings, two text values present in the cell J12 and h1. Enter. So let me write the, see here, let me click here, space not given, mention it. Just a minute, let me do one time more. So equals to, what we have to write, equals to, every formula begins with the equals to, and after that we have to use this cell G1. What the cell G1 it is? Okay, wrong address written, J1 is written. Okay, G1. Now G1, after that ampersand here we use, after that we use the ampersand, and after that the next cell value Pratap h1. Now I'll press the enter key, you see Bhanu Pratap. Now you can see this, both the strings, both the text is joined, concatenated. Okay, so that is called the concatenation operation that we have seen. Now we'll study about the reference, cell reference and its types. Another thing also, the range that also we'll study how we select the range and how we select a range using the range formula. and some functions also we will study. Now let me open some other Excel file and I will show you that how to select the range. So let me close this or some other one I will ask. So no need to save. So some other file I will open in that we are going to open. File related to chapter 3. Here some filter is applied I think. Okay. No need. Let me close this also. Another file I will open. Here you can see many values are there. I will show you how to select the range. Now here I will show you how to select the range. Suppose I want to add this. Let me delete this value, this column. Now I will select this column, entire column, and I will delete this value. Okay. So let me delete this entire. Okay. Now deleted. Now suppose I want to find the sum of this. So we use the sum function and we will select the range. So what we write equals to formula we write the equals to and what we write sum equals to sum. So sum function I am going to use it sum. Now inside the parenthesis I'll use the range. So see how I will select the range. So just only I'll select by pressing a left mouse button key and I'll select this entire range. See automatically the range is added. These three values. From where the range is selected? C2 to E2. C2 to E2. Now after that I will press the enter key and you'll find its value. The sum. See 250 I got here. This is the range which I have selected. Now next time as you can see the formula sum C2 to E2. That is the C2 to E2 is the range which I have selected. I have shown you here. Now if I copy and paste this formula in this row number 3 and in cell number F3 in this cell, see the cell F3. So automatically I'll get the sum of these three values. So this address C2 to E2 will be converted into the relative reference, means the row will change. In which row I am going to paste this formula? 3. So automatically it will be converted to C3 to E3. You can see it here. So I am going to copy this formula. You can see copy, and here in this cell I will paste. See the paste option. So I pasted, and you can see the formula. Observe it. When I click on this C3 to E3, automatically it is happened. So this I have not done. Okay. So this is all for the today, students. In the next class we will continue our discussion. So thank you for your kind attention.